So I went outside to get my camera, and now my socks are all wet and cold. Good morning, YouTube. It is really early and I am very tired still, but good morning. And I am very, very happy to tell you guys that I am back on tracking macros. So I literally felt like for the past 2 weeks, something had been missing from me. I've done macro counting for so long, for 2 years, and some people look at it as a chore, some people look at it as, you know, something bad. I don't know. I've had my ups and downs with it. I've had my views on, you know, intuitive eating or tracking macros, and I've made videos on that. And I totally understand where people come from whenever they, you know, say that tracking macros can cause bad food habits, can cause bad relationship with food. I totally get it. I see all sides. I totally do. But personally, it works for me. I love it, to be honest. For one, I love the balance, obviously the freedom. I love food, and I know a lot of people say that, but I genuinely do. I grew up in a family Italian family for that matter, that's just, the freedom of food was always there, you know, and we are a very healthy family, but that freedom was always there. And so I obviously grew up with a lot of different foods, and I loved that. I never felt restricted, or I don't know. And so I think that flexible dieting works for me. I don't look at food as bad. I don't see any food as being bad at all. I really don't. I don't have that mentality. So to me, food is food, and food fuels your body, and you should be able to use whatever food you want to fuel your body. That's just how I feel about it. I did go through a period whenever I first started tracking macros where I became very obsessive and I had to hit every single number to a T. I've been there, I've done that. And I think that a lot of people get their opinions on counting macros because of that stage. I think it's a stage. If counting macros is right for you, I think that you will get past that and you will be able to actually implement this balance and flexibility in your life, because I know I went through it. I had gone through that stage. I had stressed about every little thing that I was putting in my mouth, and it was terrible. And I would track my days in the morning, and it wasn't what flexible dieting is all about. But now I have found a way to, I sometimes don't even end up tracking until the evening whenever I'm done, and I just have this view on food that, you know, I'm more comfortable. I know how much food my body needs, so I'm almost intuitive eating until closer to the evening, and then I track everything, how much I've left, I will implement. So on days that I'm really busy, I will track everything in the morning, obviously. If I know that I'm not gonna be eating out with friends, if I know I'm going to be going to work and gym and school or whatever, then I'll track everything just because it's more convenient for my own life. But if I'm just hanging out with the family or, you know, going to see friends and stuff, I won't do it. Obviously, that's the point of flexible dieting. Allows flexibility into your life. So I love it. I love having, you know, the option to kind of figure out what foods fit and learning about different foods and what macros are in each food. I think it's really interesting. So that's my little morning rant on macros, but I'm back on the tracking game, and so I'm actually very excited. So before I even get started with this full day of eating, if you guys have not seen my last video, I will put an annotation of it right here. I would honestly click out of this video and go watch it. It's pretty important to watch from here on out on my channel. So it is basically explaining how I'm going from competing in bikini to competing in figures. So things are about to get really different. My food is gonna be very different accordingly as far as my macros. So definitely check that out before you even continue watching this, I would say, just so that you guys can kind of have that mindset and see why I'm doing things a certain way. So very excited about that. But I am starting off today's macros pretty low because my coach did have me on very low macros, and I hate that. Honestly, I'm not even gonna get into it, but I was at very low macros for the past couple weeks, and so I didn't really feel healthy, and I knew I needed to make a change. So I think that's why my heart wasn't there to compete in bikini. I know that there's a lot healthier ways to dial down for a bikini show than the way I was. However, in the process, I feel like I just kind of lost that heart to compete in bikini, and I want to be stronger. I want to look fuller. I want to just kind of push myself, and I explain all this in the video, so I'm just rambling. But what I was gonna say is that my macros are gonna be pretty low today, just for the sake of reverse dieting. So I'm going to be in about like an 8-month bulk right now, so I'm going to ease my way back into it. Still gonna do some cardio, trying to stay a little bit more lean this bulk, because I put on a lot of body fat in my last bulk, and that's not what my plan is here. So I am starting off the day with 120 protein, about 30 grams of fat, and about 100 to like maybe 110 carbs. I know it's super low, but I have to do what I have to do. I have to reverse diet, and it kind of sucks, but I am willing to do it. So let's get started. I'm gonna make some protein pancakes, and I think I'm gonna hit the gym probably around like 1. It's about 8 right now, so I'm just gonna make something to tide me over. I'm gonna run to the grocery store, get all my flexible dieting foods back in my life because I missed it so much. So I will show you guys my protein pancakes. Unfortunately, just because these taste so gross, I think I'm still gonna stick with doing the greens. I do eat a lot of vegetables throughout my diet, but to be honest, I don't know, I think I felt better taking greens. So I'm almost out of this one, and then I'll buy some more. It doesn't really matter what brand, but I definitely think I'm going to start taking these either just in the morning or in the morning at night. In the morning at night and at night was what I was doing before, but definitely in the morning to start off my day. I think that it's a good way to do it. So we're gonna do that, and then I am getting the oatmeal ready for some protein pancakes. So I have 1 scoop of my protein. I have the 20 grams of cooked oats, and then 1 egg, whole egg. I am going to stir this up, probably put a little bit of water in here, and then I've already heated, that's on about 4. So this is heating up, and we'll get these on the stove. So personally, my best advice with protein pancakes is to add that little bit of water in there, or like almond milk or something, because it gives them a little bit more fluff. Because as you can see, I mean, that's pretty thick. It's not really paper thin like a lot of protein pancakes are. So I think that little bit helps, and then plus obviously the whole egg is what gives it a lot of volume too. So that's my best advice, because I know a lot of people say that their protein pancakes are really thin. So give that a try and see if that helps at all. I don't really know how other people do it. I whenever I see recipes, I always see just like 1/3 cup oats. And I don't know if some people don't cook the oats, they're dry, because I've seen some recipes say that in parentheses it says dry. I always cook my oats before I mix them all up, and I think that it gives it volume too. So 2 tips, you can try those out and see if they work for you. Let me know if you try it, and let me know how they go too. I am going to add some of my almond butter onto it. I'm going to do a tablespoon, so I think it's 32, let's see, or half of a serving. So I'll do 16, what is it, grams, sorry, I'm like blanking out, 16 grams on here, and then going to top it off with some sugar-free, low-calorie syrup. Alright, so a couple of things I've gotten so far, just my whole wheat bread, my whole wheat English muffins. These are super macro friendly. I've showed them before in videos. They're only 16 grams of carbs, and the serving size is pretty big. Got some almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, which is 30 cals for serving. Got some ham and some oven roasted turkey, and then some of the Yoplait Greek 100-calorie yogurt, and then the Whips one too. Alright, I got so much stuff since the last time I showed you guys. So I got some broccoli florets, some baby spinach. For vegetables, I got some bell peppers and tomato. I've got this little salad ready to go, maybe to bring to work. For everything, it's 11 fat, 29 carb, and 7 protein, so definitely not bad. Picked up these little nuts, which I thought were good. So honey roasted, and then spicy Cajun, which sounds good. I could throw this in with like chicken, and then I could throw these, I don't know, over like oatmeal. Honey roasted would be good. Got some buttered popcorn rice cakes. Something else I found, which were really cool, these were new. So they're just a little pack of like granola, and they're each flavored. So this is blueberry apple, coconut, and chocolate banana. And for the whole pack, it is, this one's 7 fat, 24 carbs, and 3 protein. So, I mean, put that over some oatmeal in the morning and boom, it's really good. I got some bananas, I got some chicken, and some variety flavor of the oats. So I'm really excited. I got some penne pasta and some La Tortilla low carb whole wheat tortillas, which have 2 fat, 10 gram, and 5 protein. Alright, so I am absolutely starving, and it's only 10:30. So I know I'm not gonna be hitting the gym till like 1. So I'm gonna snack on some of these. The buttered popcorn, I've already tried it. Pretty good. Not too much flavor, but they're not bad. So it is 0 fat, 8 carbs, and 1 gram of protein for a cake. So I'll probably have like 2 or 3 of these. And then I'll be making something to eat before I go work out. And then I will show you guys what I'm bringing with me to work. Because I do have work today, so I will be making some food to bring with me later. But for right now, I'm going to work on editing some videos and getting some stuff done for the YouTube. So I'll be working on that, snacking on these, and I will catch up with you guys whenever I'm eating again. What's up, guys? So it is a little bit later in the day. I am actually driving to work right now, but I took some clips of the things that I ate and are bringing to work. I just was kind of in a rush, so I didn't really have time to record things as I went. But after my workout, I had a banana, about like 100 grams, and then also 1 serving of the almond milk with, I think it's the vanilla one, and then with, I didn't get to record this because I accidentally threw it away and like we took out the trash, but it was like Pure Protein, it was that brand, and it was a single serving of the vanilla protein. So I had bought that from Safeway because I am like literally almost out. I don't even think I have a full scoop of my Isojex, so I just bought that to tide me over. Not a big fan of vanilla protein, but it did the trick. And then what I brought to work, so I'm heading there right now, I actually brought a salad, which I don't normally do, but like I said, I'm pretty low on carbs still, so I did spinach, and then put in 1 serving of the roasted turkey deli meat, and then also did 1 serving of the honey ham deli meat, and then topped it off with some tomatoes, and then that is what I'm gonna eat next, probably whenever I get to work. And then I also brought for dinner, made a little stir fry. So I used some olive oil to put down in the pan, and then, sorry, I'm driving, and then I used broccoli and red, orange, and green bell peppers, and diced those up and threw them in with some chicken. I'm excited for that because it looks really, really good. And then seasonings, I put some diced onions on it, and then some Mrs. Dash, and a little bit of like soy sauce. So I'm very excited about that. That looks really, really good. And then I also brought one of the vanilla Greek yogurt, so I'm going to eat that later also. And that's pretty much gonna be a macro cap for me. So that is, even though I haven't eaten those meals yet, that's pretty much going to kind of wrap up this video though. I have some gum with me to kind of curb some cravings. I usually go for gum if I'm not like right out of a show. If I'm a couple weeks out of a show, I'll cut out the gum because it kind of makes me retain a little bit of water, but right now it helps curb my cravings. So have some gum, still have to finish off my BCAAs, and then of course more water. So that's pretty much going to wrap up this full day of eating. I'm super happy to be back tracking macros, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, please throw it a thumbs up. And there should be a cat in one of the corners. Go ahead and click on it and sub to my channel. I'm really excited for this journey from bikini to figure, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So I will catch you guys in the next video.